Hello, my name is Jason Ervin, and I'm a candidate for Alderman of the 28th Ward on the west side of Chicago. When I graduated from SIU and came back home, I wanted to get involved in my community. So I asked my father, who at the time was a commander in the 11th District, Reverend Ervin, who should I work with on the west side of Chicago in order to bring about change that I saw that was needed in my community. My father recognized that Alderman Smith was one of the top-notch elected officials on the west side and suggested I join with him and work with him. And since that meeting, I've been working on the west side of Chicago in the 28th Ward with Alderman Ed Smith to help bring about the positive change that's needed in our community. I am very excited about continuing Alderman's efforts to bring a renewed sense of pride and establishment to the 28th Ward. My idealism and energy will bridge the gaps between generations. I want to empower all residents so that hope and opportunities replace frustration and despair and a loss of faith in government. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a 1996 grad of Southern Illinois University. I'm a longtime 28th Ward resident, and I also have a master's in public administration from Governor State University. For the last 5 years, I've been the city manager for the village of Maywood, and also have served on the local schools councils of Westinghouse High School and Tilton Elementary School. The second point I want to speak to you on is leadership. Without proper leadership, nothing will happen in the office of an alderman. Through my leadership in the village of Maywood, I was able to bring forth changes that were necessary to restore faith in government. When people have lost faith in government, there's not a whole lot that can be done. Through our provision of services, just the basic services such as tree trimming, potholes, and things of that nature, we're able to restore the individual's faith in government that government can and will work for them. During this same period, we revamped the community policing program for the village, as well as brought a grocery store to an area that no one thought a grocery store would ever come through. And through all of this, all of the community participation and economic development led to us having a year without a single homicide in the village of Maywood, whereas 8 years ago, Maywood was the #1 per capita homicide place in the state of Illinois. All of these things came through the proper leadership that was done by myself along with a team of professionals, the same type of leadership that I will bring to the 28th Ward. And as I come back to a point I mentioned earlier about being involved in local school council at Westinghouse Career Academy, through the work that we did there, we were able to build a brand new high school, which was the first in 30 years on the west side of Chicago. The final point that I want to speak to you on is vision. As has been said, without a vision, the people will perish. It is my vision to take the 28th Ward to the next level. Taking the ward to the next level is going to require help from all of us. Yes, all of us. The community must be a vital part of what we do in the 28th Ward. And I can look at just one block. I can take one block on the west side of Chicago in the 28th Ward to tell you what we need to do. I spent some time in the 4100 block of West End. What we have on there is a park that doesn't function and a school that just isn't working. And part of my plan is to bring back renewed pride and renewed sense of community to fix the ills that we find in Mason Park and to help bring our low-performing schools up to standards. As your alderman for the 28th Ward, I know that with your help, we can improve our schools, protect our residents, and provide the economic development and jobs and maximize our public services. Together, we can move the 28th Ward to the next level. Thank you. I'm Jason Ervin, candidate for Alderman of the 28th Ward.